Welcome back. In this third video, I'm going to try to show you guys how to make hands and feet. I'm going to start with feet because we don't really need anything extravagant for those. I'll start with an overall box shape. I want it to be the same width, and depth as my arm's overall size. And height-wise, how tall? 6.5 for the normal. So we'll go with 10 tall for now. And I keep bumping the mic cord. I am sorry about that. But now we have a hole. This is gonna be my reference. And should I put it in position? No. I'm gonna make a copy of this and paste it. So I did Control C and Control V there. Now I have the foot. I'm gonna bring in a box. This box is gonna be, let's do, oh goodness. Click on the corner to change the size. This will be me bumping the mic cord a whole bunch. One of these days I'll set my stuff up so I don't bump it. I want it to be 10 by 10. That way it's the full size of the bottom of the box. But height wise, I will go with, we'll do 5. Hit enter, and now that I have that, I want to copy it, paste it. I'm gonna move it up, and I'm gonna move it over, and now I want to change my size. I want this to be a little smaller than the other one, so I will go with 8 fluff by 8. Fluff is the cat sitting on top of me right now. By 2. There we go. I'm going to turn... Oh, it is already a... It should have been a solid, but I grabbed the wrong one. Now it's a solid. I want to align it to the left. There we go. Oh, I didn't adjust it this direction. We'll turn that into an 8 as well. Now I'm going to select it, align it again. Let's center it. There, I have that piece. So we'll go one more smaller. Control C, Control V. Bring it up 2 millimeters. This cone right here is what allows you to bring it up. And I still have my grid set at 0.25. That is fine. I'm going to move it over this way. This time I want it to be even smaller than the last one. So it's going to be 4. And this side will go 6. There we go. And let's select all of these, use our align tool, come to there, use our align tool again, center all the things. So finally, let's see how close we are. I'm gonna do 2 mil toes. I'll do 2 of them this time. Control copy, control paste. We're gonna move that guy up 2 millimeters. Now, we might be above our size here, but as I said, this part, it doesn't matter as much. We're just kind of playing with it. So we'll go 2.5, 2 by 2.5. And I'm going to hold down that. Well, I'm going to select this little one, this piece by holding down Shift, go to Align. I want this part to stay. So we're already aligned there. I want to be aligned here. Now, I'm going to deselect, Control Copy, Control Paste. Move it over, Control Copy, Control Paste. Is it the right size? We have 2 mil. I feel like 2 will be enough. Select that, hold down Shift, select the one below it, select the Align tool, click this block to keep it in the same spot. I'm aware I'm going a little faster in this part of the video. I am sorry, but yeah, it's a little higher. Ooh, we are not aligned there though. So I'm going to select that, and that, and use my cone. Sometimes it's hidden out of the view. Bring it down, and let's make sure everything is touching. It sure looks like it. Okay, here's a foot. We can do a foot using this. I'm just going to group that. Now I'm going to select this, use my align tool. Let's go. Ooh, let's change our view. Days made 100 good stories, 100 good stories made me interesting at parties. Okay, now that we have this, we're going to hold down shift to select that leg. Let's align it again. Ooh, we want the leg to stay in the same spot. And there. So I kind of want to move this guy. We're going to select these two now. Keep the leg where it is. Scoot it over some. There we go. Now, I'm going to make a copy of this leg just in case I don't like my results later. And so I can add a hand to this one if I feel like it. What I'm going to do at this point, select the arm / leg, hold down shift, select the block. I'm going to group those two. All right, and oh, you know, something you can do here as well is just make it taller. So the foot's a little taller. All right, I kind of have a ridiculous foot here. That wasn't the intention, but that's okay. Make your own feet a little different, more interesting, more clawy without the toes. Any of those is fine. If you saw that there, I'm going to draw a rectangle, group this guy together. So now I have a leg. Before I actually use it as my leg though, I want to cut off this roundy bit. Just like that works. Select both of them, group it together. We're going to take this guy, and what we would do is make sure we're inside of that body and then group these two together. So let's make give him 3 legs, because that was the goal. So control copy, control paste. Whoops, I accidentally hit a different shortcut. And let's do it again. And then I'm gonna go close this shortcut right here. Okay, so my goal now is select this guy and this guy. Use the align tool. I want the body to stay the same. And now I need to look for this dot here to center that leg. Now I'm going to select all 3 of these legs without the body. Use the align tool. Click on this leg that seems to be in the right spot and align them to this this direction. And now that we have that, we're going to scoot this over. Let's drop it down. Should be the same depth. Turn it around to take a better peek. Go up with it. There we go. So I'm thinking I can group this. And then I will have a body with 3 legs. Final thing that I want, I'm going to do all 3 of these. Control copy, control paste. Bring it over here. This is the mirror tool. And it makes a mirrored version. Oh, you have to select the direction. So just like that. Now we're going to do this. Move that over, move that down. Let's move it over 1. Should I do 1 or 2? We're going to go over 2. There we go. Look underneath, make sure we're inside of it. We have our rectangles. We're aligned there. Oh, let's see if we're sticking out. Nope. So here we have this robot with 6 legs. Control copy, move out, control paste. Bring this whole thing here and group it. This is now one object. There we go. So that could be a robot. At this point, you could do, if you're going to decorate the top, you can put a hat on it. Just make sure it fits inside of your cut. You can do eyes, mouth, ears on the side, whatever you want. But on the faces of the head, it needs to be inset. It needs to be holes. And then down here, you can do stuff that sticks out if you want. So the hard part, that's a little more complicated, is making moving hand pieces. So bear with me as I go through this process, because I've done this step the least amount of times of the other ones that I've done. So I'm going to open a different window on my other screen just so I can look at what I've got going on. 8, 14, all right. So to make the movable arms is a little more complicated. So I'm going to bring in a hole for my reference size because it comes in handy. 8 plus 8 is 16, 17, 18. I want this to actually be 18. And I want this to be 14, maybe. Yeah. Let's go with 14 and just see what happens. Okay, so in theory, let's go height-wise. How tall do I want you to be? I'm gonna go with 8 mil tall, because that should work. So that's gonna be my overall hand size. When I actually do my hand, I'm gonna use the align tool. We'll select there, select there, and we'll align it this direction this time. Oh, that seems way too big. We're gonna change this. Instead of 18, we're gonna go with 16. Let's see if that looks better to me. Alright, we'll do 16 right there. So, this is... You can go ahead... I might make a lot of thinking sounds here in the next few minutes. Okay, I'm going to make a copy of that, turn it into a solid, and I'm actually going to need 2 of these before the end, so I'll just move that one out of the way for now. Here we have this. I want to make a hole inside of it. So I'm going to bring... Oh, I'll do it easier. I'm going to take a copy of this guy again. Control-C, Control-V. Alrighty. I'm going to make you smaller. Let's go 10 by 10. 10 by 10. In theory, this may work. And I'll go to the align tool. I'm going to center it, and I don't quite like the 10 by 10. So we'll go 9 by 9. Boom. 9 by 9. There we go. And here we're going to do this. Align again. Center. Voila. And let's do another copy paste. I want this to be smaller. Let's look at this guy. We'll go 4. 4 millimeters works. And I want to split it in half, I think. We'll select all of that, go to align. Let's do a centerpiece, and I wish I remembered how I did this last time. But, well, whatever. Let's just do this. There. We're going to group it. Now we have this. I want to... This is all one object currently. So, let's align it to this box here. We're going to do there. And we're going to do there. Okay. That tells me a little bit. So I want a circle, or a cylinder, to connect to this arm over here. We're going to go 3.5, 3.5. Now I want it to come to here, but height-wise, it needs to be the same. 8 mil. 8, enter. Alright. Now that we have that, I'm going to scoot it over, down, till I'm happy with it. Which might be never, but for now, that works. I think. Yes. Alright, we're going to do that. Here we go. I know this is long, and I'm kind of thinking as I'm showing it to you. I can always realign the hole later. Okay, so currently, this arm, which side do I want to be longer? I'll make another one of these, bring it over, align it. There we go. Bring this guy over. There. And bring it down to there. Alright. That feels a little better to me. Boom, boom. Okay. So the next question. What I'm going to do now, I could probably wait for, but I'm going to group this. There we go. Now, I want to cut a hole through here, which I should have done before that last grouping. So we're going to Control Z. Alright. This guy, we can group. This guy right here, we are going to bring another hole in. Boom. Make it smaller. Let's go with 4.5 tall. 4.5, enter. Now, we're going to go up 2 just 2 mil. And now I'm going to make it smaller this way, smaller this way. Okay, we're going to bring it into here. Let us find out if I round it. So how tall is it? It is 4.5. If I do 3.5 inside and center it, that will be fine. Radius. I don't quite like radius. So here we go. We're going to select that, shift that. Oh, how far in? Let's go a little further in. And right there. That. Group it. Maybe one day I will give you a video that is a little clearer here. But for now, la la la, I'm just giving you somewhere to start. And if you need to, I don't know if you can see that. That's why I try to type in my 90. 90, enter. And we're going to do this again. 90. Enter. Love it. Lovely. Let's make it a hole because I think that's where I'm going with this. Let's make it smaller. Let's make it much shorter. Let's make it even not taller, shorter there. And we're going to raise it up 2 mil. 1, 2, and let's get it into position and then fiddle with the size some more. For what I hope are obvious reasons. There we go. Oh, this is not quite looking how I wanted it to, but I have an idea of how to make it do what I want. Alright. I kind of want the opposite of what I'm doing right now. So let's figure out how to do that. You know what? I'm going to do it a little different. Do I have a quarter sphere over here? We will just let this be for now, honestly. So the other thing that I need to make at this point is this called a tube? Let's go with that tube. Alright. The dimensions I made this, 3.5 by 3.5. So I'm going to go for 0.5 by 4.5 is actually not what I'm looking for. It's going to be wall thickness plus, but we're going to go 3.5 here, do that. We're going to raise it up. We're going to scoot it over. Alright, and we're going to make this bigger. 5.5 by 5.5, hit enter. See. Oh, now we're going to select both of these. We're going to go to align. We're going to keep that guy where he is, and we're going to do that, and we're going to do that. And that is actually in the future. I will think this through more so. Wall thickness. Oh no. We're going to make that 3 millimeters for wall thickness. And we're going to make this 6.5 by 6.5. Hit enter. Oop. Still too big, but we can come back over here. What are we at time-wise? Oh, this is the long video. I apologize, but there are a bunch of ways to do this part, and it's trapped in there. Good. We're gonna make that wall thickness a little thicker. We're pretty close to done, you guys, so just be a smidgen patient with me still as I adjust this wall thickness to 3.5. Oh no. I think 4 is going to be too much. Yeah, we're going to do 3.5. Hit enter. Okay. So what we want now, that's looking good. That's looking good. Here we go. Oh, wait. Shall we center? No, it still looks centered. There, there, there. We're going to group all of this together. That is now one solid piece. We're going to take this guy, use the align tool, click on the arm so it doesn't move, and put that right there. And then we're going to, do we want to delete it yet? Let's take this guy and this guy. Nope. Let's take this guy and this guy, use the align tool, click right there, go to there, go to there. Oh, that's too close. And that's useful. It's kind of what I was looking to find out. I'm going to move this forward. Boom, 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 boom. Right about there. All right. I like that. So then after I subtract the box from this, the arm will join right here. And I don't want to scoot that over. So I'm going to do this. I want to move this. Oh, wrong direction. Out just a little bit. Hold down shift. Actually, control copy, control paste. I want to keep an original so I can make future changes. And I leaned away from the mic, but that is okay. Here we go. Click that, click group. Boom. Now I can look at this connection. This guy is going to grow into that. This guy is connected to that and that. This arm is all by its lonesome, connected right there. Let's select this whole thing and group it. There. That should be a movable arm. I will print a test copy today. Maybe in a follow-up video I'll give better arm instructions in a much shorter video and show a quick picture of how this first attempted print worked out. Let's move this guy. Wait. This is the one we want to build on. I'm going to bring this arm over here and look at my rotation. I'm going to go with 112. Move it over to here. Click on my top view. Look at the bottom. Oh, you're not quite there. Let's go in and over and in and over and in and over. It might be a little too close together, but that's fine with me. Well, I'm using my arrow keys to fiddle with this guy. Okay, control copy, control paste. Come over here. Let's do Z mirror. We're gonna mirror it that direction. Now, I want to align them to the front edge. So we'll have that one go the same spot. We'll have this one go here. And now this guy is gonna come out. Boop. Sorry for the weird noises. I make them when I am thinking and doing stuff. That looks good. And I'm happy with that one. Here we go. And group together. Oh, I have not done the decoration. Ooh. Very short video coming next to decorate just a smidgen. Alright, I'll catch you guys next time.